Here we have for sale our 2023 on a 23 plate Volkswagen Transporter. This is the T6.1, so the facelifted 6th generation of the VW Transporter. This is a T32, which means it's got a 3.2 tonne gross vehicle weight. That is very important for any business customers watching this, and I'll explain why a little bit later on in the video. This one's got the 2-litre TDI Euro 6 diesel engine producing 150 PS, which is roughly 150 brake horsepower. That is accompanied with the fantastic 7-speed DSG automatic gearbox, and this is the Highline Kombi. So Highline being the spec, and then Kombi meaning it has got 2 rows of seats, finished in the ever popular pure grey. And what we're going to do in this video is have a little walk around. I'll show you the spec that you get on a Transporter Highline DSG Kombi of this age. We'll also talk you through the condition in detail, also things like what we've done to it during our preparation, seeing as the vehicle is currently for sale with us here at Bridgend Van Centre. So starting here then at the rear of the vehicle, we can see that this one is spec'd with a rear glazed tailgate. So a tailgate is one door which comes up like so. Glazed, of course, meaning it has got the rear glass. And we can tell straight away that this is a factory glazed tailgate, because you can actually see the heating elements in the screen. And of course, you've got the rear wiper there as well. So it came from factory like this, which you'll find most Kombis will have. Certainly a very popular configuration indeed. First thing to note then, which has been added to this particular example afterwards, so not as it left from factory, is the lovely rear spoiler, which you can see here, and that ties in really well with the rest of the sporty styling which you can see around the rest of the van. Of course, we'll run through that as we go around. Having a look at the condition here at the back of the van, you can probably see well, hopefully the camera is conveying it accurately, but there's a lovely gloss to the paintwork. Our guys, of course, do a brilliant job when it comes to preparing these vans, and it looks absolutely stunning here at the back. Having a look at the rear bumper, there are a couple of minor little touch-ins here or there. You can probably just see one or two there, which I can just point out to you. I mean, tiny little touch-ins on the rear bumper. But yeah, as I say, unfortunately, with the rear bumper being sort of a high traffic area in and out of the back, it is quite common to see a couple of little marks. But as I say, we have just neatly touched those in to make sure they're not going to get any worse. Opening up the rear tailgate, then we can start to have a look inside the back of the van, and you can see here this one has been fully carpet lined in the back, and this is part of the preparation that we have done on the van to of course get it looking like this. And that is full carpet lining. There will be some insulation behind here as well, and you can also see that comes with a lovely suede headlining, which has got some extra LED spotlights in the roof as well. But the carpet lining just really does set the van off so well. Of course, it does help to deaden down some of that sound, because of course, being a Kombi like this, it is sort of one big open space in the van, so you do get a bit of noise rattling, things rattling around. But as I say, this carpet lining does really help to deaden that down as much as possible. You can also see they've done inside the rear of the tailgate there. And then this actually brings us on then to an optional extra, which is on this particular van. So this sort of contraption here on the side, this is how they look just normally, and usually the other side would look exactly the same. So all of this panel, this vent here, this van has got rear ventilation is what Volkswagen call it. So basically you've got heating in the back of the van. So you've got an outlet just here, and there's also an outlet there with a control panel. You may just about be able to see it there if I can zoom in. Up there, that control panel, whoops, just there, my big finger. That is how you control this rear ventilation here in the back of the van. So it really does help for some extra heating if you've got maybe some rear passengers in the back of there, and toolkit, of course, on the left-hand side. The Highline, of course, then does come with a number of elements which comes colour-coded, which are things like the bumpers, the mirrors, door handles, all that comes colour-coded, which, of course, in this case is pure grey. And, of course, you've got rear parking sensors just there as well. The van has been lowered on lowering springs, so about 35 millimetres lowering all round on this van. And you can see that you've got the fantastic 20-inch Navis Twin 5 alloy wheels finished in gloss black. These are my favourite Transporter alloy wheel. We've actually got these running on my own personal van at the moment. I think they set the van off so well, running 265/40/20 tyres, which is deliberate, of course. So on that tyre, of course, still fully load rated for the van, but will stop any rubbing on an arch or anything like that when the van is lowered slightly like this. So same setup that's on my own van. I think it does set the van off so well. You can also see here that you've got a nice set of sidebars and roof bars just there as well, which again, all part of the styling and just ties everything in very well. Into the back of the van then we can see another factory optional extra here, which is a really crucial one, and that is the 2+1 seating configuration here in the back. So what I mean by 2+1, of course, is 2 seats and then a single seat on its own. So as standard, these come with 1 bench seat, 1 fixed bench, but the 2+1 is a really desirable extra because it allows you some access into the back here, but crucially you can just remove the single seat or just remove the double seat as you want to. So whereas the bench, of course, if you want to remove any seats, you've got to remove the whole lot, but if you want to, you could just remove this seat. And then if you want to load something longer down this side, maybe a surfboard or maybe something for work, you can do so. You can also fold these seats down flat as well, so by pulling on that little handle just there, you can fold them down flat in half like so as well. You can see also you've got Isofix compatibility across the 3 rear seats just there as well. So these really do make fantastic family vehicles if that's what you're going to be using them for. You've got so much space in the back of here. If you're going to put a child seat in here, you've just got so much more room than you would in, say, any SUV. And then of course you've still got acres of space behind there for loading anything else. But of course these work so well for work vehicles as well. Directors of companies, we sell a lot of these to people like that. Because of course being a T32 is classed as a commercial vehicle for tax purposes, so you can put this through your company and you get all of the tax benefits of a commercial vehicle. Of course, speak to your accountant about that, but that is why it's crucial that this one is a T32. But you can use it of course for the family also. Very, very versatile vehicles. These, you can see there is an overmat in there as well, just to keep the floor nice and tidy. Same in the front just here. But as we open up the passenger door, you can see the condition there of the inside of the passenger door, the condition of the step. The seats are all in lovely condition inside of. Again, our guys really do a brilliant job when it comes to preparing these. The dashboard up on top here, we've got the book pack up on there as well. It's all looking very, very clean and tidy, it must be said. Looking at the plastics, the back of the seats, it's all in great order there. Of course, being a factory Kombi, you do have twin you have openers, so opening windows on both sides, which is a nice touch as well. But having a look down the side of the vehicle, and this is where we like to look in these sort of more dynamic angles, looking down the side, looking in this swage line here down the side of the vehicle, it's looking really clean and tidy. There's not really much I can fault on it really, other than say a couple of little touch-ins on the rear bumper. It's pretty good all round. I mean, look at the wing mirror round to the front of the van. It's looking very, very smart indeed. So round to the front then, some other changes that we have done to the vehicle. So not only, of course, the van, as I say, has been lowered. It's got the lovely Navis wheels on, sidebars, roof bars, but then round to the front here, full gloss black grills round to the front here. So the upper grill here with the badge has all been done in gloss black, and the same with this lower part here, either side of the number plate and actually behind the number plate there. All of that has been done in gloss black as well. Another nice little touch then, just to finish it off, is the gloss black lower front splitter, and I think all in all then is a really, really nice result. A gorgeous looking van, not lowered too far, and not a really super low splitter on the front, so it really does maintain that practicality. This is something you can drive around and not have to worry that you're going to be sort of ripping a front splitter off. As I say, not overly low that you're going to be catching arches all the time. It's just a really nice balance, I feel. Looking at the bonnet then, again, having a look here, you get the odd maybe 1 or 2 stone chips, but really speaking, there's not much to fault here. Same with the front bumper. You may get the odd tiny little mark, but all in all, there's not a tremendous amount of fault on this. It's looking very, very clean and tidy. You can just see how straight that is down the side. You can't see any signs of any previous repairs. There's no signs of any filler or anything like that. It looks absolutely A1 as far as I can see there. Opening up the driver's door then, have a look inside here. So having a look at the driver's door card, the step again, the seats here. Of course, you've got the twin armrests on the front captain seats. Of course, this one is set out as a 5 seater. But yeah, lovely condition inside here. Again, overmat in the front of here. But as I say, you can see the condition under there of the floor is all spot on as well. 2 full remote keys are supplied with the vehicle, and they are the proper flip VW remote keys the vehicle should come with. 9,647 miles recorded. No warning lights or anything like that on the dashboard. So you can see all idling correctly as it should do. Leather, multifunctioning, flat bottom steering wheel, adaptive cruise control on the left-hand side, and then your onboard computer control on the right-hand side there. You've got auto-activated lights, auto-activated wipers. You've got electric windows, electric heated folding mirrors. You can actually fold the mirrors in by putting them to that position there, and they will fold in and out as you wish. And then as if you turn it to this position here, of course the mirrors will fold back down, but that puts them on their heated position. Yeah, lovely to have the adaptive cruise control. I really enjoy that on my van. Just, yeah, certainly for motorway travelling, that is so handy to have the adaptive cruise. 7-speed DSG automatic gearbox, air conditioning, heated windscreen, and then you can toggle your parking sensors on and off and your start-stop on and off. So all of that comes completely as standard on the Highline model. Same here with the screen. So on this screen, you've got DAB radio. You can connect your phone to this via Bluetooth, but crucially, there are 2 USB-Cs down here, and if you plug your smartphone into this, it will give you App Connect. So it gives you Android Auto or Apple CarPlay, depending on what phone you have, and that is an absolute game changer on this van. Really is a crucial bit of spec for me personally, using it every day. That is something every time I jump into the van, plug my phone in, and gives me Apple CarPlay on there. This is the rear ventilation that I talked about, so you can actually control on the back of here heating and cooling in the back, which, as I say, nice little touch for any rear passengers there, with it being, as I say, one big open space. The vehicle was registered in 2023, of course, meaning you've got manufacturer's warranty. I believe it is actually August 2023, but the full details of that will be in the advert, which is on our website, bridgenvans.co.uk. But I believe it was August 2023 is when this was registered, which means you've got manufacturer's warranty until August 2026. So still plenty of time left on that, and giving you that full peace of mind when, obviously, of course, purchasing the van. We can arrange delivery nationwide, so don't worry if you're not close to us here in South Wales. We do a lot of deliveries all over the country, so we can by all means give you a quote for that. So by all means, get in contact with one of the team here for a quote on that. We can arrange part exchange, whether that be for cars or for vans, and we can also arrange finance at very competitive rates, whether that be for limited companies or for private individuals. And as I say, this is perfect for both, really. If you're a limited company wanting to buy this, absolutely perfect for that, because it's, as I say, classed as a commercial vehicle. We've still got a lot of the creature comforts that you get in a nice luxury car, and of course the look of the vehicle, but also as a family vehicle, it works so well, as I mentioned, with the plenty of space in the back, and then also that lovely load space as well. So it really is such a versatile van indeed. As I briefly mentioned, you can head over to our website there, bridgenvans.co.uk, and that's where you'll find the full advert of this one. I forgot to mention as well, during our preparation, not only, of course, have we done all the styling on here and the carpet lining in the back, but our van specialist workshop has conducted its first service on the vehicle as well. So we've been right through it and given it a service and a full multi-point health check, giving it, of course, a clean bill of health ready for its next adventure. Thank you very much for watching.